Hey, what's up, everybody? We here with episode 2 of Self-Image. Hey, shout out to y'all for dropping by. Hopefully y'all seen my first one. If you did, hold on, let me show a little recap. We here, not over there, but yeah. Hey, and we finna talk about self-image. Yeah, hey, like that, subscribe if you enjoyed that, if you was there already. Hey, look, to part 2, we here. This one gonna be about how do you see yourself? And when you're talking about this clothes, we talking about inside, the inside, truly, because that's what's gonna show. That's what's really gonna show. So we finna go ahead and break that down a little bit. I am starting to finally get into my best self mentally because I see it. Life is more of a mental process than anything else. Spiritual, really, if you that type of person, but we're not gonna speak on that. But mentally, for sure, because you can't get nowhere if your mind not right. You're gonna be stuck in the same spot, and you're not gonna outgrow your old self. We're supposed to be better than yesterday, definitely better than last week. If you catching yourself falling for the same things, you need to reevaluate yourself and what you're doing. So actually, I'm gonna speak about how I see myself. I see myself as a blessing. I really see myself as a king. You know, we should all see ourselves as kings and queens because you are be you. But you can also be better. And I actually have a few questions that I'm gonna ask a specific person, and y'all should see that real soon. How about now? How about now? I mean, look, let's go. We're gonna have to lean back. What Fat Joe say? Lean back. Lean back. Okay.
Yeah, I want to be cool too.
Okay.
Okay, ask me the questions. It's like a therapy session.
It really kind of is. Hold on.
Today?
Let me see the first one. All right. Everybody, and these questions are for you too. These not just for us. These for scientific purposes. So go ahead and comment them answers surely. Like the video too. Might as well subscribe. We have. Hey. So my first question is, Bink.
Wait, do I even get to introduce myself?
Right, I hear my bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, rude.
Tell him.
I'm Jelly. I'm gonna have him put all of my handles there so you can come follow me.
Go crazy. Right there. Follow that for real. So this topic, my first topic was about loving yourself. So this topic is more so about how do you see yourself? Because, like I said, we see a lot of other things, but give us less time to see ourselves. So one thing that I see a lot of people is, I'm gonna just ask the question. Would you say you easily offended?
And hold on, just watch. We finna make this make sense, I think.
I'm gonna give you a scenario first though. Say you put on an outfit that you thought was amazing, went somewhere, and everybody like has some little slight negative to say about it. How would you go about it? Would it bother you? Would you still enjoy yourself? How would you do it?
Me personally, I feel like I would maybe like take it into account, like what do they not like about it. But at the end of the day, I put the outfit on, I spent my money on it, and if I have enough balls to put it on, then I should love myself in it. I don't think that we should always think about what other people are perceiving, unless it's just inappropriate. Like if you're going to a funeral and you're wearing hot pink, like let's not do that. But you should, like, when you do things, you should do them with intention. And I feel like if someone has to say something about it, let them say what they have to say. Because at the end of the day, it's you wearing the outfit and not them.
Truth.
And you should do that with everything and anything. Job, work, partying, whatever you have to do. Do it with intention and don't listen to what other people have to say. Constructive criticism is good, but negative comments can go out the window.
I couldn't ask for a better answer. She kind of got what I would have got to, for real.
basically, you know, that wasn't really a direct question about, you know, how you see yourself. But usually when people are easily offended, it means you aren't you. And you should be great with who you are. And some people, it's people like Young Thug or wear whatever wild stuff, but don't care, you know, because that's them. And I know he know people out here clowning him, talking about him, but he's still doing it. So I like that. That's a go answer. Go mode. Hey, let me see the next one. Okay. So, would you say you a morally living person, or you just do whatever you want?
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this one's gonna make sense, but hear me out.
My moral compass is like through the roof. I was like raised in kind of a strict household, so morals have always been in place for me to kind of like follow and guide me. And now that I'm an adult, I see that those morals have stuck. Now, there are times where the moral compass kind of, it's a balancing act, because like you want to do something, but you're struggling because it's like against what you've been taught. And I feel like I always do things morally right, but they have to be something that I believe in. Never done anything wild, really.
You got to talk in you. So
Let me try to make this make sense.
I asked that question because morals literally describe who you are. Without morals, you don't have nothing to live by. So morals will really show who you are for yourself. It's so many things I won't do. And honestly, I'm not cool with a lot of people because I don't do a lot of things. You know, people really be in their own thing, and morals really just show respect for yourself. It's not too many immoral people out here doing good. They really probably in jail or dead, you know. So morals really matter. Make sure you got the right people around you that got morals too.
I also think morals are individualized too. I will say that, like with what you're saying, in the sense of like you're raised differently than I am. Our morals may overlap, but they also might be very different. And so when we go out into the world and we try to do things together, they might clash. So what do you do in that aspect? Do you just dip and leave that person, or do you try to come to like a solace? And I know I just hijacked that whole question, but it gives you something to think about.
That's a great question. I actually had made a story about this the other day. Like, conflict gonna happen in any situation.
I agree.
So you don't just up and dip. You know, you're supposed to compromise.
Talk about it.
But if y'all trying it, or if the other person not trying it, you just gotta leave at that point.
Fair enough. Most
people won't just be in their own head and want to do their own thing, but I always try to make it work, for sure. Okay, I like that question. Pink?
I was about to be like, because you weren't paying attention. I watched the video of this athlete who would give himself high fives because he'd be like this to everybody, and they'd be like, zoop. So he'd be like,
I seen that. I've been through that. That's like getting shot.
I'm hit.
But this one kind of really deals with the last one. And this question is, who do you associate yourself with? Like, what type of people? So, like, do you have, like, outgoing friends that like to party? Do you, like, hang with go-getters that's business-minded, athletes, people that like to be physical? Like, what type of friends do you have more so?
I feel like my friends are pretty well-rounded in a lot of aspects, which is good, but overall I try to keep in my circle people that have a similar mindset to me. Currently it's more like people that like have like aspirations, have goals that they want to accomplish, and are doing things to get to those goals, and not just kind of like sitting there and just being like, oh, it'll happen one day. I don't think it's just like a specific type. Like, all my friends are go-getters. Some of my friends are athletes or work out or do this or do that. And even if I have a few people in my circle, like, they don't do anything. But it's...
Oh, you always got one of those?
Yeah. And I think you have to. Because...
You can inspire them.
Yeah, you can inspire them, and they teach you something at the end of the day. It's like, kind of like an image of what you may not want. And... the people around you that are doing what you're doing, it's like you're on this, it's like an accountability partner. that's what you can kind of think about it. You have friends that are accountability partners, and you have friends that maybe be lagging behind, but it also teaches you like, okay, well, let me help you out, or let me give you this advice.
Nah, for real though.
Because they're your friends. You want them, they're in your circle. You want them all to be on a similar level.
Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna just be real. 9 times out of 10, if you hang with a certain crowd, not saying you are like them, nobody defines you, but y'all have to relate in some type of area. So make sure your people that you really associate your time with the most got the qualities that you want to be like. Whoever got the stronger energy, that's what it's gonna lead to. So if you are stronger in your spirit, you're gonna attract them, or if they stronger in their spirit, they're gonna attract you. Truthfully, hey, you hang with 5 robbers. Come on now, what you expect?
So look, my phone died, right? I basically was praying on the inside that it just caught everything we just did. Thank God it did, because that was gonna be a mission.
Could not repeat half of the things I just said.
But hey, look, that was truthfully about the end anyway. See, great answers.
Great questions.
Hey, I try a little bit. I really hope y'all, not just watching. This is more so about really evaluating yourself. These questions are for you guys too, truth. I promise you. Like, honestly, I just got to do it like this. But this is for you. Make sure you growing, because sometimes we don't grow. We think growth is getting money or being in love or all the wrong things. Are you getting smarter, wiser? Are you making better decisions than you were yesterday? Can you really help somebody? And if you can't help yourself, just self-explanatory. So look, I really am finna wrap this up. I can't even remember where we left off at, honestly. I was finna say something I seen on the thing, but whatever. Hey man, I'm gonna call it the day. Look, I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, go ahead, follow her on her social medias, truly. And hey, we gonna be great. In a way,